Hello, children. This is Morgan Freeman, and today we're going to draw a monster from the Monster Manual from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Last week, we did the letter G. There were many entries in the letter G. The one we chose was Giant, specifically Storm Giant. And on Christmas, we did H, so today we're going to do I. And the winner of the votes, by a large margin for I, of the few choices, the very few choices that we had, was Invisible Stalker. So today I'm going to draw the Invisible Stalker. As always, as you can see on my screen, I put links to my various social media and my website, torrenatkinson.com, where not only can you see my artwork, but you can also read my blog. This week, I put an entry on my blog. It was animated features that you may have missed, or flown under your radar was the term I used specifically. And now my website can't be reached for some reason. It does this from time to time. I don't know why. But it always comes back after a few minutes. Yes, now it's back. And I started from 1926 with the Adventures of Prince Ahmed, all the way to today. There are a bunch of them that are actually on YouTube or Tubi that you can watch for free. 1939's Gulliver's Travels by the Max Fleischer Studio. Fantastic Planet, of course, that weird French Czechoslovakia movie. A bunch of anime, or anime, as they say in Japan. And then a bunch of other Western and other European films. I even learned of a few while I was making this list. People told me about some movies that I had not seen or heard of before, like Only Yesterday from 1991. What else? There's a couple. A Cat in Paris I had not heard of before. And The Rabbi's Cat. 2 cat-related films that I had not heard of before. Anyway, torrenatkinson.com. We won't spend too much time talking about that, because it's time to draw. Let me get my digital pen, clear all this garbage away, and today we are going to do an Invisible Stalker. My brush, as always, is the Waxy Nib from True Grit Texture Supply. It is 10:04. That means our self-imposed deadline is 10:24. And Torren, you ask, how are you going to draw an Invisible Stalker? That's a great question. Let's find out. I think what we have to do, we have our little friend that we would like to put in a lot of these, our elf friend who is named Rudiger. So he'll definitely be in it. I think what we'll do, let's just get started, shall we? It's 10:05. Okay, 10:25 is when we are going to stop. Let me. I feel like my pen is too big. So I think what we need to do. Oh, we need to. Oh, okay, hang on. Hold everything. I went too far. I skipped a step. We got to read the entry. The Invisible Stalker is large, 8 feet tall. His special defenses are invisibility. Number appearing 1. Move 12. I don't know if that's fast or slow. The Invisible Stalker is a creature from the elemental plane of air, normally encountered on the material plane only due to the conjuration of some magic user. This conjuration causes the creature to serve for a period on this plane. Invisible Stalkers roam the astral and ethereal planes, and if they are encountered there on the elemental planes, they can be dimly seen. Okay. Otherwise, or unless their opponents are able to detect invisible objects, their invisibility causes opponents to subtract 2 from their 2 hit rolls. Unless slain on their own plane, they are simply sent back to the elemental plane when damage accrued exceeds their total hit points. The conjuring party retains full command of the invisible stalker summoned blah 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 blah. Once set upon its mission, it will follow through unceasingly until it is accomplished, just like the Terminator. They are followed as trackers within 1 day of a quarry's passing. They must be destroyed to make them cease and order the attack. Once a mission is finished, the creature is free to return its own plane. It's at best an unwilling servant, but will not resent a brief, uncomplicated task. This seems to be the rules of summoning. Is there anything that says what they actually look like if a person can see invisible objects? No. Each day of duty which an invisible stalker serves will see a 1% cumulative chance of the creature seeking to pervert the intent of the commands. Okay, so we don't know what it looks like. And that's fine. 5 people in the chat. Welcome, hello, howdy do. Now it is 10:07, so 10:27 is our... Do I want to do blue? Sure, I'll do blue. Who cares? So we're gonna get Rudiger. Let's have him, little Rudiger. He's gonna be. Maybe I'll draw the invisible stalker, what I think it looks like, and then just erase him, or at least his arm. Reminds me of the beast of the id from not Fantastic Planet, Forbidden Planet. That's little Rudiger, and then he's being strangled. Actually, should be like more of a... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Did I mention we're listening to William Luce? How's the music volume, dear listeners? He's about to pass out. He's got the cross-eyed. Today, being Sunday, is a very exciting day because this coming week, I'm having my very first, I was going to say colostomy, that's not correct, colonoscopy. So I have to have a very special diet this week. Mostly I can't eat fruits and nuts. Anything with seeds in it. I guess I can eat some fruits. But I don't know if anyone's had a colonoscopy before. Tell me your secrets. Tell me what to expect. I was talking to my mom. She said you can get a pill because the instructions I got were to I bought this jug of sludge, apparently laxative sludge. I don't want to spend time on too much of the drugs they give you for a colonoscopy are pretty damn good. Well, okay. Did they inject it in your arm? Or something? Is it, I guess they could do a number of different things. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm a little frightened. At first I was excited, but then when I found out there's gonna be sedatives, I was like, oh, this sounds serious. I thought I was just gonna be able to watch a tube, watch on the monitor. Things going on inside my bowels. I can't remember what Rudiger's armor exactly looks like, and I feel like I don't have time to look it up. But we can worry about that a little later. His head's too big, again, as usual. I like to make heads really big. But we can shrink that with the power of Photoshop. That's a little closer. I see more of his neck, because he's being throttled by the invisible Stalker. You can even see the handprints on it. Oh. For me, it was intravenous, yeah. Dude laid me out. This is Noops AU talking in the chat. Dude laid me down on a bed, said hello, and bang. Depends on your doc. Some might only give you a local. I know some people who get frequent ones do that. Ooh, frequent colonoscopies. How frequent is frequent in the world of colonoscopies? Okay, so that's Rudiger, more or less. We can come back to sprucing him up a little bit towards the end. Let's get his mullet. His elf mullet going there. And he's going to be hovering. What was it? 8 feet tall? 8 feet tall. And Rudiger, as an elf, is shorter than a human. So he's going to be like way up. Way up above. But we're not done. Let's put a light source. Let's get a torch going on here. Brandished. Someone was brandishing a torch. And then, again, that's too high. Down here. Oh, well, maybe we'll flip it because it looks like the invisible Stalker. It might be standing on the torch, the way I put it. So we'll put it over. Yeah, we'll put it over here. And then, do you guys remember? Do you guys watch the one? It was like one of the first ones I did. Was it the ant cake? Yeah, and I had a little halfling. So let's revisit Mr. Halfling. I don't know what his name is, but oops, that's not the brush. Let's put him. Let's put him here. He's not dead. He's just at 0 hit points. His big hobbit feet. With the fire going up his butt. Where's his sling? His little sling is lying over here. Someone who wasn't watching the stream is going to like, what's that weird thing? Is that his N95 mask? Ooh, let's see how the little head goes. Bulbous hobbit nose. Let's give him some sideburns. He doesn't look dead enough. He will also be a bit cross-eyed. How about that? And his curly hair. I don't have any women NPCs. Maybe I'll do another one. There's hobbity ears. Buttons. Oh, he's wearing a vest, because hobbits wear vests, don't they? See my vest, see my vest. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And short pants. We like short pants. Hairy feet. He's got no knees. He's just got... Okay, so this is... I might move my... I might move my torch again. More often than every 5 years or so. He's not... I'm not dead. He's resting. Beautiful plumage. Gotta draw hands. Okay, something like that. And the other one over there. Good enough. So now, let's put a third. Let's get a door over here. I'm not sure about this this whole setup here. But that's... We're in the dungeon. Yeah, it's not my best work, but we're doing what we can here. The door likes to make that sound when it opens. And then something like that. And then, you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this halfling, and we're going to put him on a new layer, so I can move him around later. In fact, we're going to take this guy, Rudiger, and we're... Oops, wrong layer now. And we're going to move him over a bit. So I'm just going to do this door. And then who's coming through the door? Well, a dwarf. A female dwarf? Let's do a female dwarf. Let's see what that's like. Looks pretty big for a female dwarf, but maybe it's just a small door. Maybe the halfling is too big. Maybe that's my problem. It's like... Is she a warrior? Dwarf? Or she's got like the Viking thing going on, like the opera singer. No time to draw braids, but we should give her a beard, shouldn't we? I think so. I think the lady dwarf should have a beard. Happy CU123. I've been trying my hand at Gifted Vake drawing pad and Krita, so watching you work so fast is dizzying. I don't know what Vake or Krita is, but that sounds exciting. Drawing is always fun, even if you're slow. Boobs. I have her holding a shield, but maybe that was not the best choice. How are we doing for time? We got 7 minutes left. Okay. Bum 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 ba da dum ba da 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 da. Not a big beard, but a beard. Is she a blonde dwarf? Is that things that happen? Is that a thing that happens, I guess, is what I should say? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Bum bum bum. And give her well, I guess this looks like a kilt, doesn't it? Like banded skirt. Just like an Asterix and Obelix character. I'm not super happy about that arm. Feminine dwarves are not something you see a lot. It's got more like superhero clothing than Dungeons and Dragons clothing, but that's fine. Nobody cares. I'm just gonna erase this. This torch is distracting me. It's distracting me, I tells you. I don't know what's going on down there. Oh, so I'm gonna do the shading last once I figure out where the source of the light is. Okay, so that dwarf is way too big. Let's put her, I think there seems fine. And then where do we want to move the halfling to? He should also be smaller, I think. And over here? Oh, composition. No, let's do, again, the beauty of Photoshop. What happens if we put him here? I think that's okay, I guess. Oh, I'm so confused right now. What have I done to myself? Let's get rid of some of this. Maybe he's more in the foreground so he can look a bit bigger. But then he's kind of blocking out the... No, I'm going to put him back where he was. You can't see the distance from the... Let's just put him over here. He's in the foreground. So that's why he's bigger. I feel like I need to move everything more in the middle. Maybe I'll shrinky-dink it just a bit. Right? Bump, bump, bump. So now, let's put the torch somewhere. The torch is going to go here. That's where the torch is going to go. I got 3 minutes left. It's got a bit of wispies. And then I feel like maybe I should put the... Yeah, that's what I should do. That's the ticket. I'm going to put that on a separate layer too. Just so I can... That gives it a little more feeling of... It's not just flat. Come on. There we go. So there's the stones. The stones. This dwarf has stone cunning. All dwarfs talk like Sean Connery. Or else they talk like, who's that? Billy Connolly! Hi, it's me, Billy Connolly! I've come to tell you some jokes. I shouldn't speak too loud as my wife is, sleeping. I just want to fix this door. This door is all wrong. I should do it on the background layer. That's a little bit better, I think. And then something like that. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Well, that can come out like this. Okay. This is weird little hinges. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. And what's in that room? Nothing. Maybe I will give her a shield. I'm running out of time, so I'll give our nice lady friend. I'm on the wrong layer, but that's okay. I'm going to merge the layers pretty quick. This guy's legs are a mess, but we'll figure it out. We'll fix it in post. There's my friend. What's the... I need votes on the halfling's name. Dildo Daggins. No. Schmil Schmo Schmaggins? Brodo? If I can just get the big toe right, that'll help a lot. Okay. So now, okay, let's fix up Rudiger here. Make sure I'm on the Rudiger layer. It's codpiece. It's his belt, you fools. Okay, so the light source is the torch. So everything else, I might do this on another layer. I got too many layers though, so I'm not going to do it on another layer. I'm going to try to finish this drawing pretty damn quick. Pretty damn quick. The clock's a ticking for this 20-minute monster. Which is to say, the invisible stalker. I can't remember his armor, but oh well. Let's merge all the layers now. Feel like we are at that stage. Oh shit, I'm over. I'm over time already. Okay. Quickly. Ever so quickly. Got all caught up. Let's just do the shade. Is that gonna work? I guess we're about to find out. I feel like I'm really going over time now. But I think this will add a lot to the drawing. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, I still have 2 layers. Oh yeah, because the shadow layer, I was going to make it just a little bit less than the... How about, as a finishing touch, I vote for Keith. Keith the Hobbit. Yeah, so as a finishing touch, I was going to suggest some comical... I'm on the shade layer. That's fine. I feel like I shouldn't be drawing anymore because it's over time, but I can't stop myself. So here we go. That's it. Almost like 5 minutes over. So what I will do now... Where's my... That's the one. Just want to get rid of that time up there. And let's not have it in blue. Let's go ahead and make it black, because that will give us more of a desperate dungeon feel. Agree or disagree? What layer is that? That's a layer of nothing. Oh no. Speaking of which, I haven't saved my work. There we go. So, what do we do at the end? Well, we always say, I don't have space to write it. 20-minute monster. Need to give myself some more space. Oops. There we go. Let's put it at the bottom and the top. Now we can have a blue for the writing. Where's my writing layer? This will be the writing layer. I also haven't signed it. 20-minute monster. Invisible Stalker. And let's sign my name somewhere. $20.23. Yeah. Feel like I don't know. I feel like I want to draw something, but I shouldn't because it's invisible. Like I want like a little dotted line or something, but no. Let's just leave it as it is. We had 20 minutes. It's good enough. And I will thank everyone for joining us today. Next week is the letter. Next week. Oh, by the time you talk to me tomorrow, I will have already had my colonoscopy, so I'll tell you all about it. And next week will be J, the letter J in the Monster Manual. The options are Jackal, Jackalware, and what was the third one? Jackal, Jackalware, and okay, hang on. I have it here. The letter J. We're actually like halfway through the monster, even though they're only on the letter J. We are halfway through the Monster Manual because most of the book is D and G entries, apparently. The third entry is Jaguar, so I have a feeling it's going to be Jackalware. I've never drawn a Jackalware before. That'll be exciting. So I'm going to save this file. Save as. What is this? This is Invisible Stalker. And I'm going to post this on my social medias. I will thank everyone for coming. I feel like this is more or less successful. I might spend like 30 seconds touching it up after the stream. Just the back wall there. Yeah, that's what you get for probably 29 minutes. No, not 29 minutes. 25 minutes maybe. And I'll see you guys next week, I hope. Also, I have begun the central casting project for Janelle Jaquays. and that's going well. I've submitted a few roughs to her, and they have been more or less approved. So I'll be doing some live streams of those, but I don't think they're going to be scheduled. They're just whenever I have an hour or two that I can stream in my hectic schedule. And thanks again. See you next week. I'll see you guys on the internet. Where's that stop recording button? 35 minutes total.